Hey hockey fans, welcome back. 2025-2026 season is just around the corner. The rookie showcase rosters are being finalized and the NHL players are returning to their practice rinks. Over the offseason, the NHL and the NHLPA both signed a collective bargaining agreement. This CBA was supposed to start in 2026, but the NHL announced today that it's going to have rolling implementations onto this season. So today I was going to go over the changes we'll see in the league. First off, let's start with the small immediate changes. Players can now endorse wine and spirits. Clubs can no longer enforce a dress code, but players are still expected to dress to fashion norms. I think this was just the players' way of combating the beard ban that we've seen in previous years. There's now restrictions on paper loans. That means there's no more players moving up or down in the NHL or AHL just to save the NHL some money. That's not saying that AHL players can't be called up to the NHL and NHL players can't be sent to the AHL. It's just saying that teams can't strictly do it to save money. Also effective immediately, there's going to be no more double retention trades. Teams will still be able to retain 50% of a contract on a trade. They will just not be able to involve a third team to get that extra 50% retention. Not sure how that's going to affect the trade market, but I'm interested to see. Players can sign a deferred contract deal until October 7th of this year. Then after that, they're done. Now we'll move on to some of the big immediate changes. This year, there's a limit on the cap benefit that teams will receive when they put a player on long-term injury reserve. Also, this is the first year that the NHL playoffs will have a salary cap. Playoff teams have to submit a cap-compliant roster 5 hours before puck drop of their next game. The LTIR changes and the playoff cap should definitely help with the cap circumvention we've seen in the last few years. Although there'll probably be someone who finds a loophole. That's it for the immediate changes, but during the season, we should see some other small changes. March 1st, the NHL minimum salary is being increased from $775,000 to $850,000. That's in US dollars. Also on March 1st, European players get entry-level eligibility. There might be a couple guys who sign from Europe, but I don't think it's going to be anything drastic. Then on July 1st, all new NHL players will have to wear a neck guard. Any player who's played at least one NHL game before July 1st, 2026 will be exempt. We saw a similar case when the NHL implemented visors in 2013, but that one required 25 games played. I'm working on some prediction videos that should be coming out soon, but I'll have to make changes thanks to these new cap restrictions.